I grew up in Michigan, in a house that never quite felt like home. From a young age, the place had a heaviness to it, a constant chill that seeped into my bones. The house itself was old, but it also held a darkness I couldn't ignore. It was the basement that truly terrified me. Unlike most basements, ours was practically a second apartment, a second kitchen, a laundry room, and a cold, unfinished, cemented area right next to it. That's the part of the basement that was a mystery. I never dared to look at it too closely. The cemented area was just wrong, as if it was a place never meant to be built, like something buried within the concrete was clawing to get out. I couldn't explain why it made me feel the way it did, but the sensation was overwhelming. It felt like staring into the abyss and feeling the abyss stare back. Whenever my mother sent me down to fetch the laundry, I would sprint down the stairs and grab the clothes as fast as I could and bolt back up. I would even keep my back turned to the area just so I wouldn't see something I wasn't ready for. The anxiety would come crashing down on me the second my foot touched the cold basement floor. The worst part was, I could never force myself to turn around and look at that room. I kept my back turned to it, my body trembling with certainty that if I looked, something would be there, ready. Years went by, but the fear never faded. As I grew older, it became more than just a childhood paranoia. It was a gnawing certainty that something lived in that cemented room. A darkness beyond, and that darkness knew I was afraid. When I finally moved out of the house when I was 18, I expected the fear to follow me, to cling to me like a parasite. But it didn't. The anxiety I carried for years vanished the moment I walked away from that place. I've never felt the same paralyzing dread again, and that's what scares me the most, because whatever was down there is still there, waiting. And I can't help but wonder if it's waiting for someone else, or is it still waiting for me?